Welcome back to Crafting with Eloise. I am finally back from my infrastructure break. If you didn't see my comment in YouTube community and you were wondering why I hadn't been posting, it is because I was getting overwhelmed with trying to complete one video a week. I needed to figure out a way to do almost all of the crafting all at once. What I decided to do is 2 8-hour days a month, and so far it is working out great. So let's talk about this video a little bit. This crafting video is all about a hat. I had an idea for a hat that is a whimsical fairy tale hat. I do imagine a fairy wearing it. I made 2 designs. I'm going to put pictures of those 2 designs here. So the first design has moon and stars on it, and the second design has flowers. This hat is straight from my brain. I didn't really have any big inspiration for it except for some vague ideas, which I'm going to talk about later. The very first step is to pick out what kind of material we'll be using for this project. So let's get started. Picking out some fabrics. This would be pretty, but I don't think I have enough of it. We'll set it aside in case I find more. Definitely not this. Definitely not this. This is really nice and stiff. If we did the moon embroidery, this might be good. It's an option. These 2 are too thin. That one's cute. That one's like a really good, this is like a really good texture, like really good material, but it's polka dot. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think of polka dots when I think of like a fairy. I think of polka dots when I think of like a gnome. So if this were a gnome hat, that would be one thing. We could even like cut some of this velvet out for like shapes on it. I think we're gonna go with these 2. You guys are gonna quickly find out that I'll almost always choose whatever is blue or gray. Look at my outfit today, okay? I just like those colors. So let's talk about the design a little bit. First, I just drew the hat that I was thinking of. And then I did a little bit of research about the hat that I was thinking of to see like the basic history of that hat. It kind of reminds me of like an alpine hat, and I'll put a picture up so you can see what I'm talking about. And then it also kind of reminds me of the hat that Robin Hood will usually wear in depictions of Robin Hood. And that is interesting because the type of hat that Robin Hood wears, it's a really weird word. It's a bicocket, and I'll put that up there too so you can see the spelling. And basically that is a type of hat that a lot of nobility wore, which makes sense because Robin Hood stole from nobility. So of course the hat that he would wear would be one that a noble would wear. The cool thing about these hats is that the nobility would decorate them with feathers and gems and everything, and they were like a status thing. The type of hat that I was thinking of is in a lot of fairy tales and stories, which makes it an appropriate design for our fairy hat today. I have decided to go with the moon and stars embellishment design instead of the flowers because the materials that I have are this shimmery blue velvet and this gray, like silvery gray. So I think it would be more aesthetically appropriate to do the moon. So now we're gonna figure out our measurements and patterns. So I'm gonna draw a tiny pattern on this paper and take measurements of my head and everything. All right, this is pattern attempt number 2. It is even bigger. And now I'm going to try it on my head. Oh, that needs some tape right there, actually. Hold on. Oops. This was the last piece of tape. I use a lot of tape, guys. I am known by the people around me in my life to be the person who uses all the tape. I don't know why I'm constantly using tape. Okay, here is the hat. And now it feels almost a little bit loose. You can see it's like coming down pretty far. The back is supposed to be like here. I don't know, it's kind of comfy. It's kind of comfy this big. Here it is. This is the paper version. Let's see what it looks like. We did some slight adjustments. All I did was like right here, I cut some out because it was covering my ears. And then this came out like this. And my head is not that curvy, so we need a little bit more flat on the back. And it fits perfectly, so we're ready to cut from fabric. Now you might be thinking that the next step is to sew our two pieces together, but I am actually not going to do that yet. And that is because we are doing some embroidery on the hat and some, what is it called? I don't actually know what it's called when you cut out a piece of fabric and sew it onto your project as a design. It's going to be much easier to do when the hat is not assembled. We are going to do some embroidery. I should have drawn my design before putting it in the hoop, but that was a pain in the butt, so I'm not going to do it again. But yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm going to stretch my fabric if I push on it while it's in the hoop. So yeah, I'm going to have to do the hoop again. But now we're going to draw the design with chalk. Because you can get that out really easily and it's not as ugly as pencil. I want like a big moon right here, and I'm thinking the moon will be the velvet material. And I want a star that looks like a 5-pointed star. Oh, broke my chalk. Okay, here's our two sides and their designs. This side has a moon with stars. I think we need to add one further out right here. And this one has a big star with stars. Now the big star and the moon are gonna be from our velvet materials. So you get to see them on there, see what they are gonna look like. There's the star and the moon, and they are so cute. This hat is going to be adorable. I am trying to decide what color to go with. I've got this tan beige. Let's see if you guys can see the colors. I've got this very light cream. I've got this almost exactly, oh, it is the same. I've picked the same color twice, that's funny. I've got this very light yellow, and I've got this white. I know it's boring, but I think I'm gonna go with the whites because these colors are giving baby nursery, and this one is giving starry sky. So I think I'm gonna go with the white. I had to get down here in the floor to keep sewing. It's a lot to stand up on concrete while sewing, but I wanted to show you guys how cute this is. I decided to use my gold thread to sew the moon on and like let it focus. Look how cute that is, the velvet and the gold thread. I love it, and it's making me feel like I want to add gold stars. All right, we are at the point where I've pinned it together, right sides together, and I'm gonna go sew it. And then we can actually put the hat on. Okay. All right, so here's how it's looking right now. It's super freaking cute. I'm going to do some fun makeup on camera, and then we're going to kind of style the hat, and I'll show you the final result of this cute hat project. We're ready to do some fun makeup, and this is kind of new to our channel, but hey, makeup is art. I'm not a makeup artist, but I do like to have fun. I'm gonna try to find her so that you know exactly who I'm talking about, but there's this girl, and I'm pretty sure it's TikTok, and she has like white hair, and she does the cutest like magical elf fairy makeup. We're gonna try and go for that. I don't have a lot of makeup. Like, period. I just don't. So we're gonna start with blush because I want my fairy to be cute and blushed. So we're gonna go ham with this blush. I think I can go with heavier blush even. Don't know if you guys can even see it on the camera. You can a little bit. I have some highlight. It is not my color, but I continue to use it anyways. Next, I'm going to do this. Okay, guys, if you haven't tried liquid eyeshadow, you should, because I'm really bad at eyeshadow. But the liquid eyeshadow is much, much easier to use. So it just makes my life easier. We're gonna start with the eyes. And this is tricky, guys. This might not look good. I've seen people do like these lines. Oh, my hands are shaky. Whew. Okay, like this. And I'm gonna make that more of a curly Q right there at the end. So there's that side. We're not gonna compare if they are even. I have no plan. No plan at all. Ooh. Now it's looking Christmassy. It might make me look not so great, but we'll see. Well, that's very uneven. And it's like, hold on. It was like leaking. Ooh. Because this shade is really close to white, it's making my teeth look yellow. So I'm gonna be keeping my mouth closed because this is not cute. Not cute. Now it makes me think I should make my eyebrows light too. Yeah, I'm starting to look like a cosplay for Jack Frost. Okay, so I have some glitter that we're going to put on, and I think I'm gonna put it on like freckles. So we're gonna do like a little time lapse real quick of me doing that. I'll see you guys in a few seconds for the reveal of the hat. This is the final product. I think it turned out so well. I think it's really, really cute. I love the velvet star and moon, and the embroidery is so cute. I think the shape turned out really good too. I think if I made this pattern again, that I would shorten the bill in the front, maybe to like here. Overall, great project. It turned out really good. I think it's cute. I'm going to wear it to a Renaissance festival, or I'm gonna find a reason to wear it. But let me know what you guys think. Do you like the star side or the moon side better? Thanks so much for watching this video. It's gonna be my first video back after doing this new schedule. I would love it if you guys would let me know what you think of this video, what you think of this project, and if you have any ideas for the future. I'll see you guys in the next one.